Curtains drawn, half city glow sneaks through. Kush smoke, curtains fall, pulling me into you. Yeah, balcony lean, blunt glows like a nightlight beacon. West Coast whispers, hear the heart that's weakened. Bass glides low, hitting like waves on Venice sand. Yeah. Keys cry soft, blues from a no road stand. Yeah. Stress piles high from the 9 to 5 cage. One exhale drops it like turning the page. City lights pulse to the slow drum heartbeat. Reflections in the glass, finding peace in the heat. Kush curtains drawn, hazy veils on the pane. G-funk therapy dancing in the rain. Rolling bass cradles, vinyl whispers low. Late night healing where the wild thoughts go. Melancholy comfort in the purple tinted air. Stone of salvation, no burdens to bear. No burdens to bear. Yeah, puffin' solo. Thoughts drift to the boulevard haze. Lost loves and lessons in the smoke-filled maze. Street lamps halo, the homies riding slow. Balcony philosopher letting wisdom flow. Drums patter lazy like rain on the roof. Vintage tin soothe, chasing away the spoof. Stress unravels thread by thread in the glow. City skyline therapy steady and slow. No aggression near, just the calm of the coast. Cushman's the broken Holy Ghost. Smoke rings halo, the moon's quiet gaze. Healing hymns in the G-funk haze. Kush curtains drawn, hazy veils on the pane. G-funk therapy dancing in the rain. Rolling bass cradles, vinyl whispers low. Late night healing where the wild thoughts go. Melancholy comfort in the purple tinted air. Stone of salvation, no burdens to bear. No burdens to bear. Embers fade soft as the night starts to bend. Balcony confessions to the wind, my old friend. City exhales with me, lights start to dim. Kush curtains live, peace settling in. Drift eternal in the G-funk embrace. West Coast whispers, my sacred space. City lights flicker low on the balcony edge. Smoke rises slow, heaving off the day's pledge. Yeah. Late night breeze hits the railing, palm trees sway. Kush cloud stick chasing yesterday's weight away. Bass rolls deep like the 64s on the strip. Vinyl crackles soft, memories start to slip. Stress from the ground builds up like LA smog. One pull on the blunt and the fog lifts the log. Eyes low, watching taillights fade down Crenshaw. Heart heavy but healing in the glow of the draw. Balcony blues, city whispers my name. Smoke therapy nights, no shame in the game. Rolling bass hugs the soul, keys play soft and slow. In this hazy calm, let the old pains go. West Coast dreams under purple sky veil. Quiet healing in the Kush where the stress can't prevail. Yeah. Neon signs buzz like thoughts I can't shake. Balcony throne sipping on stories awake. Friends lost to the streets, echoes in the humid air. Blunt sparks, wisdom cutting through the despair. Vintage roads hums like mom's old record spin. Drums laid back, groove pulling me back in. City lights dance on the glass of my high-rise view. Stress melts slow, replaced by a peace that's true. No rush in a rhythm, just ocean waves crashing far. Kush heals the scars under the weight of the stars. Reflections in smoke rings rising to the moon's call. Late night confessions, watching empires fall. Balcony blues, city whispers my name. Smoke therapy nights, no shame in the game. Rolling bass hugs the soul, keys play soft and slow. In this hazy calm, let the old pains go. West Coast dreams under purple sky veil. Quiet healing in the Kush where the stress can't prevail. Yeah. purple, but the vibe holds steady. Blunt down to the roach, mind feeling ready. Balcony scriptures written in ash on the tray. City lights dim, but the calm stays. Fade into the haze, balcony forever my church. G for salvation, quenching the thirst.
Straight full, embers glow faint in the midnight hush. City breath sync with mine in the smoke we trust. Yeah. Lungs feel slow with the night's quiet, smoky hemp. Urban fog wraps tight around the edges, growing dim. Brick walls whisper old tales in the violet haze. Hustlers fade in the shadows, lost in endless maze. Bass thumps low like a heartbeat under neon rain. Yeah. Thoughts unravel threads, washing away the pain. Amber echoes fading slow into the rising smoke. Losing grooves pull me under, joke just choke. Ride the wave, low-key unchained in the mellow flow. Stoner nights where the calm forever grows. Skyscrapers lean in a blur of green tennis sight. Memories twist like ribbons in a soft moonlight. Couch-bound visions paint stars on the ceiling cracks. Every drag a confession, no turning back. Streetlights, some ghosts of the deals gone down. Floating past regrets in this hazy crown. Clouds swirl thick, mind unlocks in a spiral flight. No gravity, holding just peace in the night. Echoes of laughter mixed with the bassline's call. In the haze we surrender, watch the shadows fall. Amber echoes fading slow into the rising smoke. Losing grooves pull me under, no joke, just choke. Ride the wave, low-key unchained in the mellow flow. Stoner nights where the calm forever grows. Hey. Dawn creeps lazy, but the vibe don't break a bend. Smoke lingers heavy like an old faithful friend. Pavement gleams wet from the mist we breathe in. A whispers rise, it's time for the soul to grieve. No change, no haste, just a rhythm unfolding true. Ember trails guide me to skies forever blue. Fade into silence, embers cool in the afterglow. Drift away, endless, no rush, no place to go. Flicker low, shadows stretch long in the haze. Bass hum, steep like a heartbeat, lost in the maze. Yeah, mind drifts slow through the midnight fog, rolling thick, chasing echoes where the lost souls flicker and stick. Yeah. Couch sinks, heavy thoughts climb high on purple streams. Retro beats bumps off under the glow of neon dreams. Fears melt away in the green tinted air so still. Whispers of peace chase the weight I can't fulfill.
Haze on the horizon, purple skies slowly unfold. Smoke curls up lazy, stories waiting to be told. Flow through the night.
No change, so much air.
oil smear. Baseline pulses like veins under streetlight fear. Memories blurring the ribbons of violet glow. Floating free where the wild night winds blow. Ashtray spill secrets, sparks dance in the dim. Lungs pulling calm, letting the chaos go dim. Time been slow, like syrup dripping from the spoon.
No rush in the rhythm, just me and the moon.
City exhales with a sigh so profound.
Hazy vibes wrap around, nothing lost, nothing found. Haze on the horizon, purple skies slowly unfold. Smoke curls up lazy, stories waiting to be told. Flow through the night.
No chains on my chest, no fight. In this dreamy drift, everything feels just right.
Drift on forever, eyes low, mind high in the blur.
Hazy horizon calls, ain't no turning back, that's for sure. Lowrider bass rumbles faint from the street below. Balcony blunt glows, letting ancient wounds go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Balcony blunt glow, letting ancient wounds go. Yeah. Kush veil parts the chaos of the 9 to 5 grind. City skyline therapy for the restless mind. Vintage keys cry blues like a Pacific sunset. Drums glide smooth, no rush, no regret. Stress evaporates in the blunt's hazy embrace. Balcony haven in this sacred space. Neon rivers flow where the taillights converge. Reflections heal on the soul's quiet verge. Lowrider, low G-funk cradle for the storm. Smoke sessions, sermons keeping the spirit warm. Rolling bass hugs every fracture and break. Keys sing solace for the heartache's sake. West Coast melancholy, kush kissed and kind. Stone the healing where the lost get defined. Yeah, yeah. Long head, yeah, yeah. Puffin' solo thoughts drift to the boardwalk haze. Homies echoes in the salty midnight waves. Vinyl crackle dust the air like old beat sand. Roads electric tears from a wandering hand. Balcony edge overlooks the empire, a slow crawl. Quiet wisdom rises as the shadows grow tall. Street like confessions from the wanderers below. Healing hymns in the funk's undertow. Ocean breath sinks with the slow smoky draw. No aggression, just a nice tender law. Kush mends what the daylight tears apart. G-funk forever stitched into the heart. Lowrider, low G-funk cradle for the storm. Smoke session sermons keeping the spirit warm. Rolling bass hugs every fracture and break. Keys sing solace for the heartache's sake. West Coast melancholy, kush kissed and kind. Stone the healing where the lost get defined. Oh yeah. Embers fade faithful as the constellations shift. Balcony blessings in the morning mist gift. City lights dim but the vibe holds the line. Lowrider legacy forever mine. Oh yeah. Drift eternal in the West Coast flow. Oh yeah. Balcony church where the broken regrow. Purple haze clings to the balcony rail. City lights murmur through the blunt slow exhale. Kush smoke swirls like ghosts from the day's heavy load. Bass rolls eternal down the boulevard road. Vinyl whispers crackle low tales from the crate. Laid back drums patter like midnight rains fade. Yeah. Stress from the concrete jungle claws at the mind. One deep pull lifts it leaves clarity behind. Palm silhouettes sway in a neon tinted breeze. Balcony altar where the weary soul frees. Purple rail reflection, G-funk bomb 48. Smoke therapy whispers what the heart can't forsake. Rolling bass therapy, keys we velvet slow. West Coast healing, where the wild rivers flow. Melancholy comfort in the cush clouded air. Stone of salvation, no more cross to bear. Eyes trace taillights weaving through the urban sprawl. Lost dreams flicker like embers ready to fall. Rose chords linger soft like a lover's goodbye. Drums shuffle steady under the infinite sky. Balcony philosopher puffing on wisdom fire. City lights halo the late night desire. Stress unravels thread by thread in the violet glow. Quiet confessions to the waves down below. No fury and no funk, just a coast gentle pull. Kush stitches silence where the broken feel full. Smoke rings halo memories rising to fade. G-funk gospel in the decisions we made. Purple rail reflections, G-funk bomb 48. Smoke therapy whispers what the heart can't say. Rolling bass therapy, keys we velvet slow. West Coast healing, where the wild rivers flow. Melancholy comfort in the cush clouded air. Stone of salvation, no more cross to bear. Dawn bleeds lavender across the high-rise veins. Blunt road simmers with the last of its pains. Balcony scriptures carving ash on the ledge. City exhales peace at the edge of the pledge. Fade into forever. Purple rail my confessor. G-funk eternity, no more oppressor. Drapes the balcony view. City lights breathe, pulling me through. Blunt cradle gentle in the midnight breeze. Kush clouds part like ancient trees. Bass glides heavy, hugging every curve. Keys murmur blues that the soul deserves. Stress unravels from the 9 to 5 chain. Balcony freedom washes clean the stain. Highway veins pulse with red tail streams. Reflection healing the purple dream. Smoke veil lullaby, G-funk arms around me. City whispers comfort, setting my spirit free. Rolling bass cradles, the weight I release. Vintage keys singing LM Kali peace. Kush therapy nights, no shadows to fight. West Coast healing in the soft hazy light. Puffin' slow, thoughts drift, the boulevard goes. Loved ones faded, but the vibe holds close. Drums patter rain like on the concrete below. Roads electric tears in the afterglow. Balcony throne overlooks the grind down there. Smoke elevates beyond the wear and tear. Street light halos crown the late night roamers. Quiet healing in the funk's holy aromas. Calm coast currents carry the pain away. No aggression, just a nice soft sway. Cushman silent, what words came in. G-funk forever, my old face. Smoke veil lullaby, G-funk arms around me. City whispers comfort, setting my spirit free. Rolling bass cradles, the weight I release. Vintage keys singing LM Kali peace. Kush therapy nights, no shadows to fight. West Coast healing in the soft hazy light. Embers whisper secrets as the night grows deep. Balcony confessions that the stars will keep. City skyline bows to the morning's first blush. Smoke veil lifts gentle in the healing hush. Drift eternal in the G-funk flow. Balcony blessings in the afterglow. silhouette against the purple glow. Kush pulls deep, letting yesterday's burdens go. Bass rolls endless like the Pacific tide. Vinyl crackle warms the soul inside. City hums low, tail lights streak the black. Stress from the hustle cracks under the attack. Eyes trace stars through the smoke-filled veil. Balcony sanctuary where the heart won't fail. Neon haze prayer, city lights my confessor. G-funk salvation, no more oppressor. Rolling bass therapy, keys weep soft and true. In this kush calm, the healing breaks through. West Coast melancholy, comforting and slow. Stoner reflections where the wild waters flow. Waters flow. Sipping on memories, blunt down to the filter. Lost homies, echoes in the night grow stiller. Drums shuffle lazy like sand on the shore. Rose chords linger, opening pieces door. Balcony edge, watching empires flicker dim. Stress evaporates in the Haze's hymn. Street philosophers pass with nods in the fog. Quiet confessions to the night's catalog. No rage in the rhythm, just ocean soft call. Kush stitches wounds before they can fall. Smoke rings ascend like soul set free. G-funk gospel under the cypress tree. Neon haze prayer, city lights my confessor. G-funk salvation, no more oppressor. Rolling bass therapy, keys weep soft and true. In this kush calm, the healing breaks through. West Coast melancholy, comforting and slow. Stoner reflections where the wild waters flow. Waters flow. Dawn paints gold on the high-rise spires. Embers glow faithful through the midnight fires. Balcony wisdom etched in ash and regret. City exhales peace I won't forget.
Fade to the funk, neon haze my guide. West Coast healing, forever inside.
Blunt embers preach to the palm tree choir. Bass rolls holy like a low rider's fire. Vinyl crackle dust the midnight prayer. Laid back drums confess what the soul can't bear. Stress from the streets clings like a late summer heat. One slow pull baptized the defeat. City lights halo the lost and the found. Balcony cathedral where peace is crowned. Ashtray gospel, G-funk sermon for the weary. Smoke therapy heals what the world made teary. Rolling bass absolution, keys weep tender low. West Coast redemption in the kush afterglow. Melancholy sanctuary, comforting and true. Stoner salvation pulling me through. Eyes trace neon veins to the purple haze dome. Homie spirits ride shotgun on the smoke chrome. Roads chords linger like waves kissing the pier. Drums shuffle faithful, drawing salvation near. Balcony pulpit overlooks the concrete sermon. Quiet wisdom blooms where the old demons squirm. Streetlight disciples not in the foggy stream. Healing hymns rise in the West Coast dream. No wrath in the rhythm, just the ocean soft tide. Cushness the fractures the daylight can't hide. Smoke rings ascend like prayers to the void. G-funk forever, my soul's bored. Ashtray gospel, G-funk sermon for the weak. Smoke therapy heals what the world made tear. Heals what the world made tear. Rolling bass absolution, keys weep tender low. West Coast redemption in the kush afterglow. Melancholy sanctuary, comforting and true. Stoner salvation pulling me through. Dawn calls gold scripture across the skyline page. Blunt roach testament to the night's quiet rage. Balcony blessings etched in the morning's hush. Ashtray gospel in the healing rush. Fade to the funk. Trade my holy writ. Ooh, West Coast whisper, where the broken soul sit.
High-rise 8, curves into balcony throne, city lights chant, and the kush overblown. Kush clouds crown the concrete cathedral spire, bass glides sacred like Pacific desire. Vintage keys murmur melancholy mass, drums patter incense through the vinyl blast. Stress evaporates from the 9 to 5 steeple, blunt communion lives beyond the people. Neon constellations gather late night faithful, balcony vespers where the broken feel graceful. Hazy high-rise hymns, G-funk choir for the soul. Smoke session vespers making broken people whole. Rolling bass, benediction, he sings soft repose. West Coast Cathedral where the weary repose. Melancholy comfort in a purple clouded night. Kush therapy, salvation that the heart will say. Puffin' psalms to the boulevard, pilgrims below. Lost loves echoes in the slow smoky flow. Roads electric altar where confessions ignite. Drums shuffle steady through the velvet night. High-rise hermit watching empires kneel and pray. Quiet healing rises with the break of day. Street lights, sacraments from the shadow congregation. G-funk gospel in a hazy meditation. Ocean hymns sync with the blunt sacred draw. No aggression, just a nice tender law. Kush consecrates what the world profanes. Funk forever flows through the soul's vein. Hazy high-rise hymns, G-funk choir for the soul. Smoke session vespers making broken people whole. Rolling bass, benediction, keys sing soft repose. West Coast Cathedral where the weary repose. Melancholy comfort in a purple clouded night. Kush therapy, salvation that the heart will say. Embers bless the dawn's first golden ray. Balcony benediction chases night away. City skyline bows to the morning's grace. Hazy high-rise hymns in sacred space. Drift eternal energy, funk sanctuary. Balcony forever, my stoner reverie.